Hello everybody, the Silver Ghost Wolf here, but that's too long, you can call me Dusk, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. And this video is a little bit different than my usual stuff. See, while I was recording this episode, I made the mistake of not checking something. Specifically, I did not bother to make sure my mic was unmuted when I started doing commentary. So, I recorded the whole video. You can't hear me talk at all. Bet that's somebody's dream. But now I have a problem, which I'm fixing here, as I am just doing commentary over the video. And the problem is, I can't remember exactly. There were certain things I wanted to cut out in this video, and I made notes to it in my video, but I couldn't remember. I cannot remember what I was supposed to cut out, so we're actually stuck with this video being slightly longer than normal. Let this be a lesson to anybody who wants to get into content creation. Always do a test run before recording. Because as I have just learned, it doesn't matter how good you are with your system, you're gonna make mistakes. Like literally recording like a 40-minute video and not have the ability to record your voice the whole time. I honestly got lost here. Realized that I actually did have the right path at first with the going to the hidden room we were going to, or wherever the gravity suit is that the game isn't really suddenly hiding from you. And so I decided to go back the original way I came once I got to the save point. In case you're wondering, I took a break between this video and the last one at the save room. And during that break, I muted my mic. I forget exactly why, but I forgot to unmute it when I went back to recording. It's hot in here. Here, let me turn the fan on. Okay, there. So, yeah, now we're just making our way back. I'm afraid to, to mess with anything in the video because I can't remember if it was important or not. I think I got confused on the way I was going here. Yeah, because I mistook the elevators. So it's just me turning around and going back the way I came. I realize this looking back now, but I really wish Thermal gave me a map. Part of the reason I think I keep getting lost with in this part of the game right here is I don't have my mini map, so I don't even have a clue where I'm going half the time. Yeah, I've noticed when I'm trying to record this, when I did test runs to make sure this would work, the volume in the game is kind of lowered, I guess, for my commentary. I'm really sorry about this. I'm going to make sure to fix it. Well, by fix, I mean I'm going to make sure I never do this mistake again. And here we just have, well, robots that won't hurt. In fact, I think we're gonna, well, right now we're just making our way back to the doors that don't open. Actually, here, that is a thing I want to talk about. Give me something new to at least talk about in this video, because good lord, I forgot what topics I talked about in here. That is a glitch or bug or whatever I'm really glad does not exist in the Metroid Prime remaster. Because if anybody's played these games, while they are amazing, like you play any one of these games, you just realize how amazing the Metroid Prime series is, and it leads into something I want to talk about later. One of the most annoying things in this game has got to be when you go to a door, you shoot it, and then the door just freezes like for 6 to 7 seconds, and you're just like, hurry up, door. Even though like you shoot it with rockets, you shoot it with the fully charged power beam, you do whatever, and the door's just like, nah, you can't go in yet. I am so glad that does not seem to be a thing in the remaster. Honestly, I was actually thinking about just redoing this whole video in the remaster, but I realized if I did that, it would just look weird if I had one video that was of a certain different quality. I'm definitely going to say the Metroid Prime remaster looks better. Why do I keep saying Metroid Prime remaster? Should really say remaster. But yeah, the remaster looks better, and I just thought it would be weird if it was one video that just looked different compared to the rest of the series. But so let's talk about one thing I honestly think is a crying shame. It's Nintendo related anyway. Everybody has different thoughts on the company as Nintendo. Personally, they're my favorite video game company, but even I'm not going to lie and say they're perfect. But if there is one thing I really wish Nintendo would work on, and they do at least be doing this with Metroid, but there are other series that deserve this treatment too, is that Nintendo has so many great series, and they refuse to just do anything with them. I would say they're the worst at this, but honestly, Sega's got them beat. And this is the part where, well, hang on, pause the Nintendo conversation. This is where I realized I messed up. See, as it turns out on the map, you can, if you take here, it takes you to an elevator room. There is a door behind the elevator that I did not notice until I looked at the map during my break. But back to the Nintendo thing. There are several series out there that Nintendo just could bring back and it would work so well, but they don't. Metroid was really one of the big ones in this, but I think it's safe to say between Dread, Metroid Fusion on Nintendo Switch now, there was the Metroid 2 remake, which I did find a way to record on my 3DS, so expect that to show up one day. Let's see, what else? As much as some of you hate it, Metroid Prime Federation Force, and of course there's the Metroid Prime Remaster showing up here. And I think Nintendo has got the message that we wanted more Metroid, which I'm always for. And honestly, I can't wait for Metroid Prime to show up soon. Well, Metroid Prime 4, I meant. Whenever that gets here. But there are several other series and video games that honestly, they just need they too need a remake, or they just need a new series. Case in point, F-Zero. Yeah, remember Captain Falcon? How he wasn't always basically the poster boy for Smash Brothers? Yeah, we haven't got a new series, a game in his series forever. And I'm pretty sure that's because Nintendo wants to focus on Mario Kart as their racing game, but F-Zero is such an amazing series. Seriously, play any F-Zero game and it is a thing that you just need to experience once. Like, even the old SNES and Super NES versions worked great. And I think I went the wrong way here. Yes, I did. I don't know why I did that. Yes, Dust, you went the wrong way. Turn around. Oh, right. No, I didn't turn around. Turns out that led back to the Space Pirate lab that had the dark light. So either way I went, I was going in the right direction. But and it's not just F-Zero. There are several other series that, honestly, I feel like should get a new game. While granted, I say F-Zero is chief among them. I honestly think we need, let's see, we need a new Star Fox game that isn't a remake of Star Fox 64. It's a great game, but it does not deserve remake after remake after remake with a new gimmick at it every time. I forget what the reason why they said they didn't want to do that, but if it's the same reason why we don't get a new F-Zero game, yes, expect me to complain about that a lot whenever I can. Then I can perfectly say the best gimmick you can add into it, Nintendo, is literally just give an online feature with the battle mode. Oh, and here we have a new Metroid type showing up. The, what was it, Hunter Metroid? Yeah. Yeah. But let's see. Going back to F-Zero and Star Fox, but there are other series that are just in desperate need. We still have never got Mother 3. Honestly, I don't know what Nintendo's thing here is. And, ooh, this was a part I wanted to skip. For some reason, I didn't, no matter how many times I shot rockets or something at it. Look, I even shot a super one here. Nothing happened. It turns out you gotta hit the, like, a very specific point, or, like, you have to hit the crack. But, let's see. But going back to the games that Nintendo needs to re-release, and this applies to Sega, too. I'll get to Sega in a minute. But, let's see. There was also, besides F-Zero and Star Fox, trying to think, geez, I had this list in my head to go for, and Mother 3 needs a remake. Oh god, I actually forgot the rest. Not a game, not really dying as a series because they still get new entries, but why have we not gotten a remake or a remastered of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door? I'm honestly surprised that didn't show up in, as a 3DS remake of all the games that were getting remade. Hang on. I'm trying to go, but we can get to that argument later. Well, here, I'll ask you. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic. Here's a question for you guys: is there any Nintendo series or any video game series in all that you feel needs a new game or a remake or a remaster? Trying to think. I mean, at least I'll at least say I'm glad Metroid is escaping that hole. Oh, actually, he's not dead. But can we hurry up and get the third game in the Donkey Kong Country trilogy? I meant the Donkey Kong Country Returns trilogy. I know, it was never really confirmed if it was supposed to be a trilogy, but it honestly feels like there should have been one more Donkey Kong Country Returns game. You could have had even K. Rool come back. King K. Rool. Make him the true villain, unless... wait, is he owned by Rare? I'll have to check that out later. Let's see. Okay, here, because I can't think of any Nintendo one, give me a minute. Sega, I'm saying this like I think somebody from Nintendo or Sega is literally gonna watch this video. If they do, it'll be years from now. But Sega, can we please get some of your old stuff back? If we're talking about games that need remasters or remakes, you guys are in the big one there. Skies of Arcadia, Golden Axe, Rystar, Vector Man. Seriously, give Sonic a vacation. And I know Sega does make more games than just Sonic or Yakuza games. But there's so much classic content in there that you should just... Ugh. Here, if you think I'm joking, go through the Sonic to racing games, Sonic, Sega All-Star Racing and Sonic and Transformed Racers. Look at all the characters in there from other games and say we need them. I'm talking about, here, another one we need, Jet Set Radio. Can't be the only one who wants that. Wow, I really got off topic because... Yeah, I didn't realize I didn't record any of the save state before, so I figured I'd do that here. Yeah, see, watch. I have to, like, get pinpoint accurate, and... Ta-da! But... You know what? Well, since I'm already on this, I might as well go to the other series that need remakes. Sony, Xbox, get over here. Well, I guess it would be Microsoft instead of just Xbox. Sony, please bring back Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter. Seriously, I'm not. You don't have to make new games, but I will take remasters. Seriously, Ratchet and Clank got a new game and a remaster of their first game, and people love that. Crash Bandicoot did, Spyro did, and that worked out well for you. You got a few more classic PlayStation characters who need stuff. And who's in the Microsoft department for games that need a revival? Oh, wait, that's easy. Banjo-Kazooie. Seriously, can we get Banjo 3E? Which I'm honestly surprised. Let's go back to Smash Bros. For a second. How in the world have we not gotten anything related to Banjo 3E or anything new in the Banjo department, considering how the world was basically going crazy when we saw Banjo return in Smash? I think I got lost here. Yes, I did. Those things are annoying. I'm trying to think, is there anything else in the Microsoft catalog I know of that we could really use a reboot of? I already said Jet Set Radio. I might be the only person who wants this, because it may be an old-time game, but even I had to admit it doesn't play well, even if you play the remake. Can we get a new Conker's Bad Fur Day game? What was it? Conker's Other Bad Day or something? I know Rare is pretty much busy with Sea of Thieves, and that's it. Seriously, I think that's the only game I know Rare has made right now. So here was me not being an idiot basically, and not realizing I could just shoot the other ledges somewhere safe down for at first, and yeah. Because I kept getting hit by this thing and I kept getting knocked in the water. It's weird. You put me in a mystery game like I showed in the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm actually pretty observant. Comes to exploring and stuff, or basic common sense, I suck at it. I'm a lot like, this is a weird comparison, especially considering I'm comparing myself to this character, but I'm a lot like Sherlock Holmes, like, from the Ace Attorney games, in a way. I can pick up on stuff but there's also times where I just miss the big, obvious solution. I think my cat just knocked something over. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Couldn't find what my cat knocked over, but what else is new? I swear, I think my cat does this on purpose sometimes because she knows it annoys me. For what those are you wondering, my cat is named Haru, and yes, I named her after the Persona 5 character. Oh. Actually, those tentacles remind me of something I talked about in this video. And I think in a past video, but I'll talk about it here. I actually hate going underwater in most video games. Actually, I hate going in water in general for most video games. And I don't mean like the water world level. Okay, there are plenty of water levels I love. Aquarium Park from Sonic Colors. One of my favorite Zelda dungeons of all time is a water level. And, well, and I absolutely love Super Mario Sunshine. Most of the going in the water in Super Mario Sunshine. There is one area I don't like going, though. 3 guesses who. I'll give you a hint. It's in Noki Bay. But for most of the time, I don't want to go in water in any video game, and it's stuff like this. It's the reason why I'll never play Subnautica. Or, well, several other underwater game, water level games like that. Because going deep underwater and stuff creeps me out in video games. In real life, I'm the complete opposite. Like, I love going swimming and stuff. Like, pools, and especially the ocean, I want to have goggles on and I want to be under the water 24/7. Also here, I'm going to stop talking about underwater because we got the gravity suit. Which, this cutscene seemed a lot shorter when I first did it. So, I have a bit of a confession to make about the gravity suit. This actually used to be one of my least favorite suits in Metroid as a kid. And for some reason, though, this suit has grown on me for a while now. Maybe it's because the first Metroid game I ever played was Other M. Yeah, that was my first Metroid game, people. Yes, it's amazing I stuck around to play the rest. So maybe it was that stupid purple glow they gave you in Other M, but every time I saw the gravity suit, it just looked weird to me. And I don't know. But as I have played other Metroid games, mainly the 2D ones, probably because it's the best suit you can get in any game, it does show up in half the time. Well, at least as far as the 2D ones. I don't know if we get any other suits in this game or not. It's a safe bet. I know the Metroid Prime 3 had the PED suit, and I have seen the light suit before from Metroid Prime 2. Sorry for spoilers if anybody didn't know about that. But I honestly just grew to love the gravity suit more and more. It's still not my favorite suit. It's like second or third. So people are going, well, wait, if it's your second or third, what is your first? It is actually the fusion suit in Dread, the base fusion suit. Not Dread. Why did I say Dread? The base fusion suit in Metroid Fusion. That looks the coolest to me, and I really wish it made a comeback in Dread. Although the suit she had in Dread looked awesome too. But yeah. Trying to think. Well, here, quick question while I'm at it. What is your favorite suit, Metroid suit in the game? Just, if you're going to put a suit that's in a future game or later on, just type spoilers or something, please. Just so I know to avoid it at the very least. Like, spoilers for... Well, the only Metroid games I haven't played are this... Well, I haven't beat Metroid Prime 1. I'm playing it right now. I have not touched Metroid Prime 2 at all. And are we counting Federation Force and Pinball? I want to do Metroid Pinball, by the way, but have you seen the price for that game? Jeez. And trying to think, is there anything else I can talk about or that I want to talk about? I'm trying to remember anything I brought up in this video specifically. Nope, can't think of anything. At least that I talked about in this video. Yeah, this is a problem I do have, running out of things to talk about. It's not. It's actually doing this commentary over the video instead of live commentary. Realize live. Okay, I can say the word live commentary. Thank you. At least when I run out of things to say or I just get hyper focused on the game, at least the gameplay can somewhat carry it along until I realize I'm not talking. Or I can think of something new, but right now I've got nothing. Bet one of you is at least celebrating that fact. Oh, here. I'm gonna... Granted, I'll probably have the first series done before these even go up. But I've got a second channel. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of jumping the gun. But I have... But that second channel, I don't think I've actually brought it up on here, is Dust the Silver Ghost Wolf, and it is the what I am calling the hardcore channel, and I took the name from the belt Stone Cold Steve Austin used to have. And the hardcore channel has me doing basically video games and stuff on hardest level. Currently, right now, at the time of this recording, I am also doing a Bloodborne Let's Play over there. If that seems more like your thing, I'll be doing several video games that are either very hard or... Need to stop hitting my mic. I talk with my hands. Or I will be doing video games and giving myself an extremely hard self-imposed challenge. Or I'll be playing the game on what is basically the hardest setting. I have actually a few projects already lined up for that one. I don't know if I want to say what's going to show up there or not. Spoilers. Well, you know what? I'm dancing around it, so I might as well. I can at least say this: I will be doing a bunch of Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all basically Soulsborne games and Soulsborne like Jedi Fallen Order. Or is that the... I've been doing that because the new game in the series comes out right now in the sequel to the first one, and I keep getting the names mixed up. But I'm gonna be doing games like that. I'm not just gonna be doing Soulsborne and clones of them. I plan to do some 2D games like Cuphead. I plan to do stuff like anybody who likes Donkey Kong. Since we went back to the country, I plan on doing mirror mode and hard mode on there. And a few other video game challenges. I've even got like one, I guess you could say, collab planned with a friend of mine for the channel, but I'm going to keep that one under wraps. Although, if he's watching this video, you know who you are. But yeah, if you would rather just see me play some extremely hard games or play games on the hardest setting, or just you just find me so annoying that you think watching me struggle is more entertaining, yeah, go to that channel, please. Don't worry, I'll put a link in the description. Or probably the comment section, but yeah. Mm. Oh, something I have been failing at the game is talking about what goes on in the game. I'm actually taking us back to Talon Overworld, specifically where the pirate frigate is. You know, that space station from the start of the game? Assuming that's it. I could not stay out of the lava for some reason. But yeah, because now that we have the gravity suit, we can go through the water there easy. God, I check the map a lot. I can't help it. I get, if you haven't realized, easily distracted and lost easily, so I have to... See, literally, this is like the at least third time in this video where I'm going the right way and then I immediately turn around because I think I'm going the wrong way. Why am I... Right. Yeah, for some reason ice work, but for some reason I keep thinking electricity and fire are going to work on each other. You think I would know better considering lightning is my favorite element. Ugh. But, yeah. Oh, here's something I do want to mention. I love how the morph ball adapts into this game, and you just get all these like new features and looks, and I love how it looks here. Yeah, so I think this was the right one. Don't know why I paused there. And you know what? Let's take a moment here. Check out how cool the gravity suit does look in 3D. Which, it's kind of a shame, not knocking what the suit looks like in Dread, but you don't get to see this suit really anymore. Or any of the basic, what the Metroid suits have looked like. And that's kind of a shame because this suit is iconic. Also, as I discovered, I think around here, the ice beam actually helps one-shot kill all bug enemies. I forget, is bug type weak to ice type in the game? In Pokemon? It would make sense. Pretty sure there's got to be at least some bugs that can survive the cold. But... We should be coming up to the point in the video where I realized the mic was muted. So this will be ending soon. Yeah, as soon as I can remember where to go. Ugh. Seriously, the ice beam just works wonders on them. You know what? I'm going to ask this to anybody watching. Do you guys think I talk too much or not enough in my videos? Or do I actually have the right balance? I'm not sure. For the record, no, I'm not going to quit doing commentary in my videos. So if you don't like that, tough luck. But I do want to try and find at least the right balance. Oh, yeah. Found that missile lock thing right here. I do want to address this right now. I will be trying to get a few more items in this game. Like I said at the start of this will not be a 100% deal. But I am going to start looking for more items in this game. I might have an episode just dedicated to that after a while. But we'll see. And this is me mistaking the room where I got the high jump boots for the way I'm supposed to be going, because I get confused and easy. Alright. And here I am doing it again. I didn't even go through the door this time. Like I said, I get easily distracted. And I've made several I make several mistakes that normal people wouldn't normally make. Case in point, while I was on the job doing my job today, here's a bit of a work story for you guys. One that I don't think will get me fired. I was sent to trying to figure out how to say this without talking about what my job is. It's nothing bad, it's just I really don't like sharing my personal information out there too much. I was sent to deliver something to a customer. And I put the GPS and I go to their house, right? The problem is, right at one point in the GPS, granted, my phone also helped make this mistake, so I'm not 100% to blame. But I pulled up to a gated community. Granted, I was following my phone's GPS at the time, but I knew from even looking at the picture and checking Google Maps and everything that the house was not in a gated community. So I don't know why even though when my phone said turn left at the gated community and I pulled in, I didn't bother to think, wait, I know the house doesn't live the person doesn't live in a gated community. And I stood there for about 7 minutes while the obvious fact just did not come to me. Seriously, I want to point out, in the time before I realized, wait, I know this person doesn't live here, I had called work to try and figure out what the code to the gated community was. When I didn't get anybody there, I called one of my old supervisor who was off for the day, because he can get in touch with them a lot better than I can, to see if he could get them to call me. Didn't wait, and by the time... Oh, well, it looks like the video ends here, because that's where I realized I was unmuted, or where the muted thing was. So, next time, we'll go back to regular commentary. See you guys then.